Welcome back to Chaotic Strategies TCG. Hey, today we got another how to play Magic the Gathering video. This time we're going to be going over sorceries, instances, and the battle phase in Magic the Gathering. Again, I brought in my buddy Brandon to give us the details. Like I said, he's in our last video. He's kind of our local Magic the Gathering expert, so he's going to be giving you guys the rundown on how these work, a little bit of timing, and explain in depth of the battle phase of Magic the Gathering. If you guys like the video, hit the like button at the bottom of the screen. As always, subscribe so that way you can stay up with all of our new videos posted weekly. With that, here's the video, guys.
So going into more detail on the battle phase, after main phase 1, you'll be going to battle phase. And going into battle, to attack with your monsters, you'll tap them. And to declare attacks, you'll tap your creatures. If you already have creatures that are tapped, they cannot attack this turn. When you declare them, you just declare your attackers. You do not declare who they're attacking. Say these are our opponent's monsters. Once you declare your attackers, they will declare who they want to defend with what creatures they have. If they have no creatures, their attack will go directly to their life points. And say they have one creature already tapped, they cannot defend with this creature. If you were to attack with both of these, they could either defend with this one to defend one attack, and then they have to take the other attack directly to their defense or to their life points. Or they could take both attacks to their life points and not defend with anything, saving their creatures if they don't have high enough defenders, or if they just don't want to defend with any creatures. When attacking, we'll take our first number, which is our attack, and that number will go to our defender's defense or health, which is our second number on the right. And if the attack number is higher than the defense number, the defense monster is destroyed. As well as once this person attacks him, he will attack him as well. So whereas Carpulsan Hound is a 3/3 and Pyromantic Pilgrim is a 3/1, Carpulsan would attack Pyromantic as well as Pyromantic would attack Hound, effectively destroying each other. If Hound had 3/4, he would have been protected and Pyromantic would be the only one destroyed. Once your creature is destroyed, it will go to your graveyard. Once all attacks are defended or the damage is taken one way or another, the battle phase will be over. Any effects that activate at the end of the battle phase will activate, and after that it will go into main phase 2. You only can defend one attacking monster with one of your defending monsters unless it has an ability to give it so. You can defend one attacker with as many defenders as you please or have as on the field to negate his attack or defend it, unless the creature cannot be defended by more than one creature, which is an ability that can be covered later. Creature cards may not be casted during the battle phase, but instances and sorceries may. So to go over instances and sorceries and how to go about them and when to go about them. So we have instances and sorceries. Sorceries can only be casted on your turn and your turn only. Instances can be casted on your turn or your opponent's turn as well. Instances are usually casted in response to your opponent's spells, but they can also be cast on your turn. For say, like with Gift of Growth, say we have this guy already tapped. We cast Gift of Growth, which Gift of Growth is untapped target creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. Because it also has the ability of Kicker. You may pay an additional 2 as you cast this spell. So we could cast that, and we could target the Compulsion Hound, and that would give him a +2/+2 until end of turn. And not to get confused with +2/+2 counters. Wording is everything with this game. +2/+2 would be until end of turn, which would be until under your end turn, or your opponent's turn, or whoever's turn you had casted this spell on. Unlike with +2/+2, if it had said counters, that would have been permanent. So he'd have +2/+2, making him a 5/5 till he is destroyed, or till end of game if he lasts that long. Unlike with some sorceries, like legendary sorceries, you have to have a legendary creature, like so, on the field as well to be able to play the legendary sorcery. Otherwise, it's just going to be stuck in your hand for a while until you can get that legendary creature on the field. And like with casting every spell, whether it be a creature, instant, sorcery, artifact, every time you cast an instant or sorcery, there is a chain of reactions. So every time you say you casted Gifted Growth, then so invisibly it'd go around the table for every player to be able to react to this card if they are able to. If not, it goes to the next person for their reaction. If they have no reaction, it goes so on and so forth. And if no reactions come back to you, the spell is resolved and the effect plays through. When playing multiple instances and multiple reactions, like say I play Gifted Growth and somebody tried to negate spell or try to negate it in any other ways, the first or last on is the first off on the stack. So the card that would negate this would resolve first and then this. Or say you just played a bunch of instances or sorceries all in one go, the last one you played would resolve going down the stack and then plussing all your effects together. And as always, watch out for your wording, whether it says opponent or player, every or each. This will determine on who and how everybody is affected. You don't want to deal damage to somebody that you're not supposed to deal damage to, and vice versa. If a spell says target player or target creature and you are unable to target a creature or player, whether it be effect or the lack of cards on the field, the card would not play through and it would just go straight to the graveyard. The mana spent to play the spell will remain tapped. So it's just advised not to play the spell, know what you got on the field, and how to play it. So that's our quick little run through on the instances and sorceries, how they work in the battle phase, and the workings on that as well. Thanks for coming around and watching our video. I hope you guys stay tuned for our next one.
Alright, there it is. Next week we're going to be going over some more on Magic the Gathering, just kind of going over some the artifact cards, kind of explain what they do, and some timing, when to use some sorceries, when to use some instances, some graveyard plays that you can utilize in Magic the Gathering. Again, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you guys are always up to date with our new videos posted weekly. Be safe, have a good night, wash your hands. We'll see you guys in the next video.